Hi all, it's Kylie from Kylie's Card Craft. Thanks for joining me again today. We've got another Your Creative Studio unboxing. I love these. You guys all know that I love these. Whenever Amanda writes to me and asks me if I want to do it, it's like a yes. There's so much in there. So without further ado, let's undo this. I think this is the June one. I forgot to go back to my email. But when it arrived last week, I got on and checked and it was still available. So I will put in the description. I'll double check which one it is. It's in my email. So, right, let's have a look. And I haven't undone it. Taken it out of the main box that it came in. Here we go. Right. So, as we know, our little card here will always give us the theme. So we're floral. Beautiful colours. Hydrangeas. I do love hydrangeas. I wonder if that's, I'm fairly certain June was a hydrangea one. I will double check. Okay, so we've got another one. Be playful, be curious. Thank you. I'd like to express my gratitude for your purchase. We're so glad you chose us. Thank you so much for your support. Right, so what this is how to use their stamps. You know how we always talk about their stamps, how they have that clear backing on the back of the rubber stamps that you need to peel off, and it still leaves the design on there, the printed design. It's that. It's telling us how to use that. So you can use it as it is without sticking it to an acrylic block for stamping because they are a solid rubber stamp. Or peel off the really thin transparent backing from the stamp and stick it to an acrylic block using the sticky surface, which is what I always tell you to do. So that's just reiterating what you need to do in case you forget. So what I'm going to do is pull this one out because I find it's easier without its box. I haven't even had a sneak peek inside. So sit that there. Undo this. Find my scissors. Just go that way. Oh, and I'd like to thank all of you that joined me last night for the cleanup of my desk. It was so nice to have the company to talk to you all as I did it, and everything on that side is awesome. Still a few things on this side, but that side I have done. I continued it last night, and I've then come home from work today and continued again so that I've got all that sorted. So thank you all so much. It's so much nicer when you have company doing things like that. So lots of you have commented, given me hints and tips or telling me you're the same. So I want to thank every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me along with that one. Right, let's go. Stop your babbling, Kylie. Let's go. Right, we'll pull these ones out first. So they're stamp stickers. I'm hoping it's not too glary. We'll go over here a little bit. How's that? So, yeah, they're stamp stickers. How beautiful are they? Here we go. We've got one that's almost off, so we'll just peel that off. And they're actual proper stamp stickers. How lovely are they? So, that's that one. We've got some washi tape. Be careful undoing these because you know I use all these envelopes all the time. So just carefully trying not to rip it. I can take off some layer of the cardboard, but I don't want to rip it. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? Love the colour. Love the colour. And I'm working on a blue-ish journal at the moment. That would work really, really nicely. I love all these. I have these in a drawer, all the ones I've got from Your Creative Studio, and I just pull them out all the time to use. So, letters from something street. Let's have a look. Are we ready? Oh, my word. So I've got little postcard ones. Lots of little postcard ones. Yep, so they're all letters, handwritten letters. And by the look of them, I'd say that they're stickers. Let's have a look. just flick through the rest of this. Ledgers, music notes. Oh, look. How beautiful are they? Now, they're a little bit shiny, but not that much. And as you know, I quite often put my sanding block to them, which gives them a little bit of extra love, I suppose would be the word, and takes that shine out of them. Yep, they are. They're stickers. Yeah, and they tear really easily, so I'll be able to do lots with those. So that's that one. On over there. Now, this looks interesting. Let's just get into it and have a look. Right. It's got an opening down here, has it? See, isn't that half the fun? Just trying to work out how to open them. There we go. Oh, look. Look. Oh, I'll bring them up closer. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Now, I'd say that these could be stickers as well. Let's have a look. Yes, they are. Yep. Oh, they're translucent stickers, look. They're washi stickers. How beautiful are they? Oh, so now I've pulled it all apart. But that's fine, because I will use these in a heartbeat, and they won't be sitting around long enough to worry about them coming apart. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, gosh, they're beautiful. Now, I've just finished my floral journal, but I do have the other one of that envelope flip journal to go. That's all floral as well. So I'm thinking some of these may be in that one. Right. So this is one of her packs. And I love the backings for these packs. You know how I use this all the time. So this is little journal cards. They're chipboard. They're not stickers. Nope, they're chipboard. So we've got... Oh, look at these for journal cards. How beautiful. 2 of each design by the look of it. Oh, look, that's the pattern that's on the washi. Is it? No? No, I just, as you were. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Aren't they just beautiful? They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love those. Right, 30 pieces. That's all I can make out of here. Oh, and it's in a really nice little envelope. Look. We can put something across there, and we can put something across there, and haven't we got the most beautiful little envelope? Beautiful little vellum envelope. Let's have a look. Oh, purple. Look at that. Are they not too glary? I'm hoping they're not too glary. Whoop, I don't want to lose them all. Look at this. Oh, look at the irises. With the gold foiling on them. Now, I think they're stickers. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a big one. Or are they just acetate? They might be just acetate. Yep, they're just acetate. Oh, but again, wouldn't they be lovely in a little tuck pocket just as a collection on their own? Look at them. And that is beautiful. And it won't take much to get rid of all that writing. And you've got yourself a really nice little vellum envelope. So here's our paper. I'm trying not to look further down as I go. So this one will have our 24 sheets as per normal, and we'll have 6 of the sticker, 6 vellum, 6 art paper, which is slightly textured, and 6 pattern paper. You can see my vellum at the back. So this would be our sticker paper, I'm thinking. Yep, this is our sticker paper at the front. Oh gosh, they're oh, now that just so reminds me of my grandmother. How beautiful is that? So it's 3, 4, and I've got 2 there, 5 and 6 beautiful backgrounds. And then of course we've got it in the, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the slight texture on that? So if I pull up the original one, you'll see the difference. See how this is your sticker paper? This is what they call art paper. So it has this extra, I don't know, well-worn, loved, slightly textured look to it. So that's our art paper. Oh, aren't they just beautiful? I really like the art paper in these. It just gives it that little bit extra. This is our standard lightweight paper. Now, this is well and truly thinner than copy paper, which is what, an 80 GSM. So it's lighter than that. And here is our vellum. Oh, it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. So that's that one. Just going to sit you there because I've got all this space over here now. Next, we have a little box, Purple Dawn, original Matchbox material paper. Oh, I love these, I love these, I love these. You get so many wonderful textures and bits and pieces in these. So we've got some tags, and they're almost like a handmade paper. So they've got that slight slub in them. Look at that. More of it. Oh, they are beautiful. Oh, look at that. So this is raised just slightly. So not quite embossed, but it's more like it's been stitched, and it's a stitching line that's raised on it. Oh, look at that. Aren't these beautiful? I can see a purple journal coming on. Yeah, they're all just slightly raised. They are, you can see the back, how they're embossed. They are just divine. Ah, they are so elegant. Look at the little tags. Oh, they are so, so elegant. And I love them because they fit in these little boxes like that. Then they'll sit in my drawer like that, and I can pull them out. I love them, love them, love them, love them. Right, worn pages. Don't know about worn, but isn't that me? Oh, really? Really, really, really? Oh, even on their own, aren't they the most beautiful journal cards? Look at that. Is this the most beautiful, beautiful paper? Look at that blue hydrangea. Oh, a little collage. Faded one. There's that one that was on the front, but in a different colour. Oh, so here we go again. We've got them all again, but in the darker craft colour. So we've got them at the front in that, I don't know, just slightly sepia, I suppose, range. And then we've got them on craft at the back. How beautiful. How beautiful. All right, closing eyes. Hang on a moment. What's this one? This is new. This is new. This just looks like a full sheet. But if I turn that over, I don't know if you're making that out like I am. I can see edges in here. These are stickers. So we've got peel-off stickers from this. Here, look. So, yeah, there is numerous peel-off stickers in here from this sheet. So there's leaves. Let's turn it over again. We've got leaves. We've got stamped image. We've got more leaves. That big one that we just peeled off. There's, oh, I'd hate to say how many's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 that I can make out at this stage. But, oh, I was about to say, can you feel that? No, of course you can't feel that. Sorry. That just, oh, I love the feel of that. That's new. We haven't had this one before. This is one of her labels. So more little papers, more little, oh, I just love these papers. Right, let's have a look at this one. Oop. So this is giving us our little squares, like quilting squares. Long section. Great to make clusters. Oh, look at that. Now that, I think, is vellum. Pull that bottom one out. That's vellum. These aren't all vellum, are they? No, you've got a selection. So there's vellum and paper. So I'll sit that down, sorry. So what we've got is we've got a paper piece and a vellum piece. Yeah, I should have had this black, but the black's too far down. I don't know if you can see that, so yeah. So we've got a paper piece and a vellum piece. So we've got the little quilting squares, we've got butterflies, we've got that pretty design and that pretty design. Oh, that one goes back over there. Then we've got the longer ones. So the paper and the vellum, paper. I've lost my vellum in that one. The vellum in that one. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. All right, that's that one. And there's the paper and the vellum in that one. The larger squares, paper, vellum, paper, vellum. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Paper and the vellum. Even the vellum is gorgeous on that. So now we're going a little bit larger. Different designs again. Paper and the vellum. I'll just pull them out so that you can see them. That's got the vellum underneath, and that one's got the vellum underneath. Gosh, that's lovely. And then we go into our larger ones, which are the different purple. So we've got paper, vellum, purple and pinks. Paper, vellum. Oh, that's pretty in both styles. So that's those ones. And yes, I'll put them all back around the right way later on. Let's see if we've got time to make something later on. Let's set that there. We are still going. And here's our stamps. So we've got our hydrangea. I was hoping that there'd be a hydrangea stamp in here. Let's have a look. So we've got 2 stamps in here. Just the one with the little petals for the hydrangea and then the hydrangea plant type thing. Isn't that beautiful? So this is what I was talking about when I read that little note. You've got a little plastic bit here. And then this bit will cling on. Okay. Can't put it back on now anyway. Or you can, because they're such a solid rubber, you can use them as is. You don't need your acrylic block. Oh, no, hang on. There's another one in here. But just the one petal. And I know they glare a little bit under these lights. Sorry. So our last bit is another stamp. And I can't quite make that out. So let's have a look. So we've got the hydrangea as well as some other flowers behind and some butterflies in there. How beautiful is that? That's going to stamp beautifully. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Let's try that one. Actually, let's just try it on this. Okay, now I'll get my foam. Now you all know I use my little foam for stamping on anyway. And we will do this without the acrylic block. How's that? So let me just grab one of my colours here. What have we got? Pine cone, which is my dark brown. Now let's have a look. So when we stamp it, I'm going to take our ink pad to our stamp. That way we can see we've got an even coverage. You can see I've missed a little bit in there. I want a good coating. A little bit in there as well. And that way you can see, if you're doing it this way, you can then see where you might need to press a bit further down. Okay, so we'll turn that around. Make sure my foam is under there. So I know I needed to press a little bit further in the centre. It's probably just the way it was packaged and sent to me, and it'll flatten out anyway. Let's have a look, will we? Don't move it if you're not using your acrylic block. You can still do a full firm stamp, just don't move it. Look at that. Now, see, you don't need your acrylic block. So if you don't have acrylic blocks and you get one of these boxes, don't stress, because they are such a good quality rubber that you're not going to need it. Most times we won't use our acrylic block if we want a part stamp or, you know, a faded in type stamp. But look at that. That is perfect. So let's do our other one. Let's go up here and we'll try this guy. So sitting in flat without him sticking to the ink pad. So I can see while I'm inking that I'm getting a good coverage and that I've got all of it. I'm going up here. So I've pushed it down with one hand. We're just going to... There was no areas in this that I noticed that was missing anything. So I'm just going to give it a good push. How beautiful do they stamp? I've got to admit, I've never had a problem with any of these stamps. But to be able to do it, I haven't tried them without my acrylic block. So look at that. Aren't they just beautiful? So let's have a look and see what we can come up with this. Let's use this one. Let's carefully take this one off. And this is the most fun when you get a surprise box like this. It's letting the imagination run wild. It's seeing what you can come up with. Spur of the moment. I love in spur of the moment type thing. So I've got this side and I've got this side, and it's an envelope. It's at this point I need to work out if I need to cover both sides so that I can tuck it in a pocket, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use both sides of this. Now I've got this little area here, so I'm going to use that piece, which will cover that up. So let's have a look. I am going to put a mat under there so I don't kill my little black one, and I'm just going to get my ruler and go down there. Just to tear that, because I know this tears beautifully with a ruler, because I use this so many times. So I'll just take it up to that. I didn't actually check that it was straight, and I've still got that little bit on there. That's why I didn't want to tear. So let's see what size we need this. Take a little bit off the bottom. Just a little bit. Doesn't need too much, and it doesn't have to be straight. I'll go a little bit higher, actually, so that I'm around on that. And I've got an even mount top and bottom. All right. And we'll take it about there. How's that? Take it in just a little bit. I really don't think that's straight. I've just not measured any of that. All right. I'm thinking. Oh, gosh, I love that. That is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's have a look at some of our other little bits. Do we want the craft or do we want that other colour? Let's have a look at the craft ones in them. Let's have a look at that one. And I might want to take this down just a little bit further. I'm just going to have a look at the moment. I'll just grab my other ruler so that I'm not taking too much space. I'm going to go a little bit closer on this one as well. Right. A little bit closer. You know, I could have just fussy cut this out, couldn't I, the way I'm going? I think I want a little bit more at the bottom. And I'll tear that bit so that we're going straight down there, like so. Down here, down here. I'm going to use the ruler for that bit so that it's the same as the other one. Thinking up here, down here, I'd like a word that was not quite dry, because this is slightly coated with the first fine clear. You do need to wait for it to dry a little bit, but in my hurry it wasn't quite dry, so I do have a few little finger marks on that. I would like a word. Do I have a word? I didn't have a word, did I? Let's have a look back in here and see if there's something that we can pull out that's a word. Don't think so. Tower Bridge? No. That's that one. Oh, there's 3 of each. Maybe there's just 3 of that one because I really, really liked it. Yeah, maybe there was just 3 of that one because I really, really liked it. Right. Did these ones have words? We had lots to choose from. I just love them. I just love them, love them, love them. So what have we got colour-wise? That one would be quite nice. But I really want to stick to the... What have we got in here? Oh, hang on. No, I don't want the bunny. But that'll give me words, won't it? So I could go back to that bunny. And it'll give me a bit of colour. I love that. Love that. We do have hydrangeas in there. Let's just go back to the bunny because that's what I saw in the first place. Where is he? There he is. I'm not going to use the bunny. I'm not. What I'm going to use is down here. And this is a sticker. I think from memory, didn't we say? Right. How awesome is this? This is just lovely. Absolutely lovely. Just, even though it's washi tape and it's sticky, I still tend to put a little bit of glue on it, just to keep them down. So, I've got a nice torn edge on that side. I need a torn edge on that side. just so it evens it up. Right, I'll show you in a minute where I'm thinking of this one. Sit you there. Sit you back on there. Get rid of that little bit that's on my finger. I think I like that side. Right, what I wanted was that. So it just gives that little bit of colour. That sits in there, that sits in there. That one's down there, and I'm thinking a little bit of that again. Just down in there. So, same sort of thing. Okay. Right. And that's going to sit down in there, isn't it? So I'm just lifting up. It's about there. Round about there. No, it wasn't. It was just a bit over because I've got this one, haven't I? So I'm just going to go a little bit over further because I just want a little bit of it peeking out. That's the other good thing with when I put it on with my glue, it allows me to move it over a bit more as well. So if that's there, that's there, that's there. Yep, that's what I wanted. Right, so this one will need to go down first. And I'm going to put that on with my glue stick. Right. That's that one. Wouldn't you think I'd have a piece of scrap here? And I do have somewhere, but I'm just too excited. All right. So that one's down first, and he's going fairly well up there. Look at that. I haven't inked a thing. Right. So there's that one. This one's going to sit in here like so. I never did really find a word, did I? I love this. It's not really tissue. Whatever it is that your creative studio wrap their boxes in, I love it. I've used the designs on the other side, but as you can see today, I've used it to stamp on as well because it's such a pretty colour. It's my colours really, isn't it? Hey, it's just my colours. Right. So we're going that way. Going down there, a little bit of a gap down there, a little bit of a bit down there. Just going to smooth that one out. I'm actually going to grab the cloth, I think. Like so. Okay. And then we've got this one, which is a sticker. So let's have a look and see how sticky our sticker is. That's right, it was a translucent one, wasn't it? Which means I should be able to see part of my stamp. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I like that. I like that. I like that quite well. So, how easy was that? I'm still debating about something up there. I really like those. These are beautiful. Really, really, really like those. That's crooked. So that's fine. And I need something along there. What could I use to go along there? I had all this other wonderful stuff. What do we have in these? Tinkle toes? Ah. Sometimes all you can do is lie in bed and hope to fall asleep before you fall apart. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I didn't think to look in here for my wording, did I? So let's find something up here Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. Let's have a look. Just one last dance. So we never actually went through this, did we? And they're all different. They're not twos ofs or threes ofs or anything else. Everything is different. So we didn't look at that properly either before. What I want is just, I'd like something, a larger wording that I can put. So like that, but I'm thinking I might put that on the other side. So let's have a look. Oh, that started sewing journal too. How nice and timed was that? Just. How are we going for time? 35. Oh, we're doing really well. We're doing really well. A little bit of that up there. And it tears. That's what I said before. It tears beautifully. So I've got that bit. And then what I'm doing is that bit. So, now, this is my bit that I've said that I'm going to pop up here. And then I'm going to pop this on the end of that. So that's fine. But I want to show you, just going to tear this so that it's a full tear. Now, my sanding block's over here. So you can see that it's quite glossy. So all I'm doing, finding a bit in my sanding block that's not, what it'll do is it takes a little bit of that gloss off and just gives it a further worn look. Don't do it on your mat. If you've got your glue book, the book that you're gluing, or some scrap paper or something like that, by all means, sit it on that. But otherwise, just do it on your fingers if you're just doing a small one. Because, yeah, you'll take all the lines off. I want that quite worn, distressed. So like that. You don't have to go with the grain. All right, I've got jeans on. I've got tracky bums on, actually. So see how it's taken a lot of that shine off, and I've given it this really worn look now. Now, we did say these were stickers, didn't we? Yep, just like that. And quite sticky. Go further up. Right, so I've got that there. And this one, I'm actually going to put there. But I am going to straighten this bit, I think, so that it's more like a label, as in a worded label. So I can go to about there, can't I? Right, knife. That's almost straight. Yep. Right, so now we've got that. Again, I'm going to do the same thing and just give it that worn look. It's an old label, or it is now. Okay. If you're careful, you know, you'll get your nails done as well at the same time. Just like a big emery board. If you've got an emery board, use an emery board if you don't have a sanding block. They will work just the same, especially with smaller things like this. You'll find that it's quite easy to use it with that. So again, I'm just going to wipe the dust off that onto my tracky bums, tracksuit pants, track pants, I don't know, sweatpants, what do you call them? I just call them tracky bums. All right, that will give me my label in there, which should be about even. Right, so there's my first side. But I want this in a pocket so it'll have something in it. So I'm going to collage my front as well. Now, to do my front, yes, I've got my other stamp, but let's look at some of these other bits and pieces that we had, because there's just so much and it's lovely. So, if we look at our bigger sizes, still yes, I love that, but it's not in that larger size, and I want the I'm debating between the two. So do I want that one, or do I want that one? And let's go this side. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a look at these beautiful ones, even though, yes, they're tags. So in which case I probably need to go more into these. We'll have a look at our colours in these and go from there. So, they're just beautiful. They are just so beautiful. I love them. Absolutely love them. And yes, I know, they're white. Am I going to change them? No, I don't think I am. They're gorgeous. They are so gorgeous. So, it's down to that one or that one. Don't think I want the tag. Yep, down to those two. It'll be one of those two, depending on the size. We've got one that's this big, one that's this big. So, do we stick with that colour, or do I head down into this colour now? That's a better match, isn't it? I might go the first one that I was looking at, because that actually matches it a bit better. Okay. I haven't actually looked whether I'm in shot, because I'm just so excited with all of these. Use your vellum. I like my angles. I've always liked doing angles. Small border, angles. That's that one. Let's have a think. I want something to tuck out of there. There's just so much. There is just so much. So, I did have my other sheets. Didn't I? I want to make a quick envelope with that, so we'll have a look in a moment. So we had our journal cards as well. We have our stamps. These ones were really purple though, weren't they? They're not going to match. They will match with these, but they're not going to match with this. So I'll just leave those ones for the moment. I really want to ink. I really want to ink. Really want to ink. But I'm being good. So, oh, there's a bit of pink in that one. Look. Look, look, look. So. That's not going to make any difference, is it? It's not going to make any difference, Kylie. I'm just trying to get that pink out of there. Still then want something down there. I'd love to fussy cut that out. No, what I want to do with that is make that into a... Right, we're going back this way. I want that on that side. I want to put you in there because I want it as a pocket. Yep, I want it as a pocket. Right, so we're going back the way we were, and I'm going to get one of those papers as my backing. So let's even look at the vellums. We had these amazing vellums. Just that's what it's all about, playing around with it. Love that colour. Thinking I'm liking that one better. Yeah, I'm definitely liking that one better. So, I want this vellum to sit with a bit of a border. So I want to go there. And I want to go about there. So I'll grab the knife, not the knife, what do you call it? This. The trimmer. Take that to there. And then chop that one down to that size, which was about there. How are we going for time? Beautiful. Oh, I love the wording. I just love wording. That's my problem. Right, so vellum. It can be hard to do sometimes and all the rest. I still just use, if I'm doing a full piece like this, I will just use, just going to set those ones out of the way, my glue stick. Okay, it will still dry clear. And you'll see all the blue under this once I finish this, because this is a bit sticky, I suppose. Definitely need it in on the edges. All right. It'll curl beautifully. But it will give me a chance to move it around. So you can see all the blue underneath it. That will dry clear. Don't fret about it. As that glue dries, it will dry clear and you won't see it. If you find that sometimes, and I know I didn't cover that with glue beautifully, if you find you've got some that stick up, go back in with your white glue just on your edges. Just a little bit in there, just to stop it getting dog-eared. So that's all clinging down, and I'm having a day of not straightness. That one I'm not overly keen with. So a little bit of white glue in there. It's not going to need much because the white glue will spread out. Might not get anything. There we go. So I'm just going to hold on to that, and that'll hold it down, and you can't even see where it was. That side might be a little bit the same. Like that. Okay. I will usually wait until the next day and see where it's lifted up or anything else, just in case. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. I don't know whether it's the weather or my handiwork at the time. Whatever. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. We're going to ink. Because this is more into a darker toning, I'm going to ink. Yeah, and I have just torn that. We'll see how we go when we glue it down and where everything is. That will glue back together, so that's fine. This one's going to sit in here like that. And I'm going to make that one into a pocket. So this one will glue down. Find a bit that's not glued, that's paint. That's from a project the other day. So this one you can see I'm taking a little bit more care with. I can see where I'm going. All right. It is so much easier to do it that way than to keep just sitting it on your hand. They're pushing that down. You can't even see where that tore. So just if you tear it, just watch. You might be able to glue it back when you're gluing. Because I've inked that, I'm just going to roughly, not roughly, just carefully. Same thing. Just go around the edge to define that edge. This is a me thing. Told you I was having trouble not inking it. So just lets it stand out a little bit better. I'm going to give that go that way. So we're just going to make this one into a pocket. Now our little ones are stickers. So look, they may want to lift up on you. So hang on a moment, I'll just stick this one down. So we've got those nice borders. I'm hoping my hand's not too filthy. Another reason why I don't work with white, I've always got inky hands. So, you know, get ink everywhere. Right, so that one is now a pocket. Got this side of it, we've got that side of it. It's up to you which way you want to put it in a pocket. I like this because I like the colour of that because it matches in beautifully. But it is on a sticker. So I'm just going to grab, scrap that's a little bit larger than that. There we go. Yep. And I'm actually going to stick them onto this so that then I can just cut around it so that it's not quite the sticker. Just stick it on, trim around it, give it a good push. All right, then we can just trim around that one. I'll use that, I'll use that. You can cut around it with your scissors, with your trimmer, with your blade, whatever. Just gives them a little bit more oomph as well, especially if they're little tags that will go into a pocket. A little bit more substantial. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. All right, so there's that one. I'm actually thinking I might like another one. So do we want just that other letter in there as well, like that? Yep, I'm thinking so. We've already got that one out, so let's do the same with this one. This is the one again that we tore to start with, just to see if they were stickers and whether they would actually tear, because some stickers don't, remember. But again, if you're just popping them on, you can work your way around that torn section and it will hold it all into place. So don't freak if you think you've torn something. All right, so same thing with this one. Run that one back up there before now that I've got a clean desk. I don't want to get it all mucked up again. Right. So, that one. Well, I've got half a clean desk. And that one. And I think we are done. So, once again, now you can, do that bit, sand it all down if you want or whatever else. How's that? Isn't that beautiful? What beautiful, beautiful bits and pieces. Again, once again, she's excelled. They're awesome. So much to play with in this one. So much we haven't even slightly touched in this one. So June, I'm fairly certain, but I will double check and it'll be in the description box below. Okay. And I know whichever one it was, when it turned up last week, I went in, had a look, and they were well and truly still available. So I will put that bit up. Hope you've enjoyed this. I've loved this box. This is just so pretty. So, so pretty. Thank you to your creative studio who send me these so that I can show you all what wonderful things they have, and so that I can play with them and use them and love them, which I do. Thank you all very much for coming along on the journey with me. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.